Still not.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Tell me about this place. Yes, I see.
Speak. Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Not all enemies are outside our walls. Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Kagha? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my servant. When we cast out the rest, she may join them. Let the devil...
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin will...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
I didn't realize.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. It's just an old... It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Kagha to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I'll spare you the finer details, but begins with a simple biological deterioration, muscle spasms, disorientation, a slight ringing in the ears, and, if left for too long, catastrophe. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. I hope I can count on you.
I need a quick word. Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster?
Too kind. A demon, more like.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than... This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment. Vis medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'd like to stay, if it's all the same.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind Flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new Mind Flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, He saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember... Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
One day I'll catch a break.
By Sylvanas. Enough.
To be cautious. Time to press ahead. Seems like a good moment to talk.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanas' blessing upon you, and my... Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
There are important matters to discuss. Not this one, nor this one. Writing the beyond mortal realms, there doth exist. They bear great discontentment with their... For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Suspicion always...
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much. Entirely. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring the planes are ever quaking, yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Good. Action, not reaction.
At the ready. The path less traveled.
Let's move.
Well met. Sorry, but there's no room for me. Ready?
Something's on my mind.
Well met. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus. As one of the archdevils Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right, what else is on your mind? My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved. The cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. And it's nice to meet, having a worm wriggling in my skull. With you as my ally, the future looks a little...
Let's see what this does.
The tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends. How do you feel? Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night, and that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes.
Don't waste a step.
Do you mind? I was rather enjoying my view of the ceiling. I am. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Good. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the... I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. A delicious thought, but... the right moment. I'm sorry. I'll see you later.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the Druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. We should get some rest. Good night.
Gulek. I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Kalir. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, what's to tell? I'm a mag...
Agenico. Ab eminentibus
Hey, you're back. Look to buy, sell, or what? Here's what I got. Well, what do you think? Good stuff, right? Well, thanks for the honesty, I guess.
You spot the boy giving a sly wink as he turns away. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
else's gaze is following me.
Refugees, adventurers. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanas, guide your...
Joking about octa soup just a moment ago.
Feel like we're being watched.
Come on, Rika. Now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer.
Find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
What are we gonna do, Bray?
I don't know. You're a true soul. You can't die.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured, and I wasn't thinking.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head. Useless. Your mind.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed!
He's with the
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby. Something good here, I hope. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
press ahead. You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness. The owlbear's one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owlbear cub. The owlbear stares, then sharply inhales your scent. It sits back, its eyes still fixed on you. A silent ultimatum. You can leave now, or step closer and die. Very well.
I warned you, soft meat.
Have to keep going. Light on my feet. You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness. The owlbear stares, but doesn't move to attack. The way out seems clear.
This calls for careful footwork. Never wanted the easy path.
An unusual place to find a shrine of Selûne. There it is.
This thing won't yield
Feel
its
that?
contents easily.
Magic. A spell sealed that chest tight.
Salutations.
No one stopped me yet. Don't want to draw any attention.
Just an old prayer.
The air is ripe with magic. This prayer bears the same symbol as the chest. I think it might just be the key.
Still alive, so that's progress. I'll take that. My prayers are answered.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow. Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
It hurts.
If not over, then through. Here we go.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
So, Will, what was the blade of... I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
What's in here?
have a word.
Damn it. I wish we could at least have given them a proper burial.
I told them to run.
You better turn north here, or you...
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in a sucker punching strangers. That's your bit, right?
Yeah, whatever you say, don't matter anymore.
Tieflings. Goblins. Gods, this contract was cursed from the first. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. Like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on.
Close to getting a slap.
Enough. We know you have a...
Sir,
please.
Will we... Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Careful! Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena!
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast! I don't remember bloody asking you.
Hold on, Joel. Let her talk. What would you suggest?
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on. I suppose they're ravenous predators with fangs like... You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone. Step carefully. There's a trap. A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched. The place has a quiet sense.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that you may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives. I trust I've made myself clear. I have a pond. I will now... Step 1. Next, starting from the bottom right, upon completion of the tune, a magma mephit will appear, which will... This is Ignan for what? Pronounce the name correctly, and the mephit will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of... Excellent. Now repeat my instructions back to me, please. I'm not trying to try your patience. I simply need to be absolutely certain. And next.
Purples.
The purple seam indeed. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Remember to play them clockwise. And after that?
I think it's the...
Listen to your friend and pay attention to the... And best of...
This isn't good.
My wounds are too much to bear.
Well met.
Close at hand.
chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale.
Should mind my step.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear. Its beaked face. The owlbear's one and see an owlbear cub. The owl. It's it you can.
Better not be cursed.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's...
Thought you sucker punching strangers. Tieflings. Goblins. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. Have I? It's called... I'd give you a... All I've got's the contract. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew... Come on. We're wasting time.
Out of sight, out of mind. Another step forward.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Enough! We know you have her. Please,
Lads, for the...
drop. Just let her... Stop this! We won't ask again! Enough. Where...
You were seven... Bye-bye.
She could shoot fireworks out of... Start. None of this matters, all right? Are you joking? But not a chance.
Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right. Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he...
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched. The place has a quiet...
with haste.
My faith protects me. I see a way.
This really isn't my forte. To new horizons.
No choice but to keep going.
Frost. Heading there. Let's finish this.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Creator, destroyer. No holding back.
Take you.
right on my feet. What path lies before me?
Better get to it.
Battle favors the fearless.
Best be on my way.
Let me recite their demise.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Respite does wonders.
something to ask. The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar. The smell of rot assaults your senses as the illusion vanishes. The murderous glare of a red cat, a fey creature known for its bloodlust, greets you. He seems unaware that his illusion has failed.
The brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
Whoever did this wanted them to suffer. We need to be careful.
Let's have a look. Here goes nothing.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young lady. You